In continuing with my list of my top 30 favorite movies of all time, we're taking a look at number 23 on my list. And number 23 on my list is, most people think of Woody Allen's movies, one city always comes to mind, and that's New York City. And since the majority of Allen's films are shot in New York, coincidentally, why not have my number 23rd favorite film of all time not only be the best Woody Allen movie ever made, but it's not even set in New York. In fact, it's set in Paris, and that is, of course, 2011's Midnight in Paris. This is a movie that's both kind of a love letter to the way movies used to be back in the 60s and 70s, and a love letter to the great literary works of the past as well. It's a movie that kind of explores the themes of both nostalgia and modernism, which I think we can all relate to on a number of levels. So the story is that you have this Gil, played by Owen Wilson, and his I believe his girlfriend or wife, it's one of the two, Inez, played by Rachel McAdams. They travel to Paris as a tag-along vacation on her parents' business trip. Gil is a successful Hollywood writer, but is struggling on his first novel. He falls in love with the city and thinks that they should move there after they get married. So they're not married yet, okay. It's actually been a while since I've watched this movie. I really do want to watch it again, but back to the story here. But Inez does not share his romantic notions of the city or the ideas of the 1920s was the golden age. When Inez goes off dancing with her friends, Gil takes a walk at midnight and discovers what could be the ultimate source of inspiration for writing, somehow being transported back to the 1920s where some of the decade's most well-known figures existed, including F. Scott Fitzgerald, Ernest Hemingway, Josephine Baker, Cole Porter, and many others. Gil's daily walks at midnight in Paris could take him closer to the heart of the city, but further from the woman he's about to marry. And this is a movie, like I said, I think everybody can relate to. We are all nostalgic for something that we love from the past, and we all have our problems with the modernized world that we're living in. I mean, nowadays, you could definitely see that. We become a society that's become more obsessed with what celebrities are doing. Right now, that's really the case, but we're more obsessed with what celebrities are doing that aren't really all that special, and focusing our time on celebrities who shouldn't be celebrities. This is a movie that we can all look at and easily see ourselves in this situation. We can be nostalgic about many things, but the rest of the world doesn't want to acknowledge the way things used to be and just want to focus on what's popular now. Owen Wilson's Gil perfectly captures every one of us who likes nostalgia and how much our passion for it can sometimes make us want to go back to that time and experience it for ourselves, while his fiancée shares the opposite end of the spectrum, focusing on the world now. It leads into the question of who's right and wrong in the situation, and the way they both are kind of right. We feel more for Gil than Inez, though, in the way the movie plays it out, because Gil wants a simpler life, but Inez wants the high life and wants to live like royalty, and there's definitely a lot you could take in with this film. Woody Allen, I think, delivers his strongest film as both a writer and director, and I really do like a lot of Woody Allen's movies. I really need to do like a list of all of his movies, and I actually am planning on doing that on the website, so that'll be coming up pretty soon as we head into the new year. I'm going to review every Woody Allen movie on More to Say, but back to Midnight in Paris, though. Like I said, Woody Allen, I think, delivers his strongest film as both a writer and director. Owen Wilson probably gives his greatest performance I've seen him in, and you have a really good cast here, too. You have a lot of really good talent in here. You've got the people playing the figures from the 20s really took me by surprise. Corey Stoll playing Ernest Hemingway, Tom Hiddleston playing F. Scott Fitzgerald, Kathy Bates playing Gertrude Stein, Adrian Brody as Salvador Dali, just to name a few. And I think part of the reason why I think the movie works so well is because we never figure out why Gil is experiencing this. Why is he walk around at midnight in Paris, and all of a sudden he's transported back to the 1920s, and everybody else around him is not. It's kind of like in Groundhog Day. They never really explain how Bill Murray keeps reliving the same day over and over again, but the way the movie plays that out, we really don't need to know how he keeps repeating the same day over and over again. And here, we kind of feel the exact same way. We don't know why Owen Wilson's character is experiencing this situation, but we're so invested in it, we don't really need to know what's going on because they're doing a fantastic job of handling it in the film. I think the music overall is also really good too. The opening 5 minutes of the film is no dialogue, but it's basically just music playing over shots of Paris. And I'm trying to see who did the score here. Let me see. It doesn't say who does the score here. I don't think. But regardless, the music overall is really good. Despite no dialogue, you're still invested in what's going on because of how well both the music and the shots of Paris play out. It's just a really great opening, and it really kind of sets the mood for what you're about to sit through. Midnight in Paris is just a movie that works on so many levels. It has a great heart to it. It has characters we can relate to. It's got a great story. It has really good music. Beautiful movie that has a lot of heart to it. And proves that nostalgia can be a great thing no matter what anybody tells you. And it's just a fantastic film. I really like this movie a whole lot. I really need to go watch it again, honestly. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen this film. I really am in the mood to go check this out again, so I might be doing that pretty soon. But Midnight in Paris, my 23rd favorite film of all time. So with that said, thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys back here next week for number 22. If you want to see what some of the other videos I've done, check out the playlist, check out the previous video I did. And also, if you like this, hit the like and subscribe button. So I'll see you guys next time, and until then, take care.